The problem with all these statements is that he's using a lot of euphemisms, and there is an issue with using euphemisms. If I say I'm going to cut some tall trees, it seems innocent enough. And in the proper context, it would be as well. I'm doing some yard work. I'm going to cut down some tall trees. But during the Rwanda genocide in 1994, that meant for the Hutu extremists killing the Tutsis because the stereotype was the Tutsis were taller than them and they were cutting them down with machetes. And so we have to be aware of how these euphemisms are used. I mean, not
Mr. Bowler, can I give you a musical back?
No. So another example, I hate using Nazi analogies, but they were very good at using.
Mr.
I have the floor, Mr. Martin.
Please come to order.
Fine, you can call me to order, but don't mute me. Personal privilege. Do not mute me without a vote.
I did not mute you.
I mute you for interrupting. Do not interrupt people.
You're the secretary, not the LNC.
Please come to order.
You have no right to mute a member.
Please come to order.
Point of order. Point of order. The mute button cannot be used without a vote. Okay, that's ridiculous. Or unless there's some unreasonable thing. I said point of personal privilege.
Mr. Chair, point of order. Bring the member to order.
I yield.
Mr. Martin, please come to order. Mr. Bolt, please continue.
So Nazis were known for using euphemisms as well. Things like final solution to describe the genocide of the Jewish people. They weren't going to do something brutal and awful. They were just solving things, finally. And so that's the problem with euphemisms. You have to be careful with what you say and how you say it. And so, for instance, the phrase with extreme prejudice, removal by extreme prejudice, there's the phrase to terminate with extreme prejudice, which has been a euphemism of the feds for extrajudicial killings. And we all know Mr. Martin's very familiar with the feds and that type of language as well. And so this is not like he was just unaware of these words and these euphemisms. He was aware of these. And it is my belief that he intended to intimidate the rest of the committee and even members of this party.
Did I define those words for you?
Let me finish.
I did. Oh, you're lying.
Hey, Mr. Martin, I have the floor at the moment. You'll have your chance to defend yourself, and I won't say anything. I'll let you have all the time that you want, okay? And so the problem is using those euphemisms and not clarifying that you do not mean harm. And the biggest issue is that he's been accusing everybody of being socialist and sympathizers and leftists, like McCarthy almost. And I just want to wonder, like, you know, if it was the other way, if other members of this board were being called fascist, and then someone just said catch fash or something like that, and it's like, well, no, I just, you know, catch like a ball. Wouldn't you also be like, no, that's not right? We need to make sure that we avoid language. We are professionals, right? We're professionals on a board. We should not be making people fear that they could encounter violence and aggression by using euphemisms and then trying to use that as plausible deniability of, oh, I didn't really mean that. Don't play with it. It's not cute. It's not funny. And it does cause people to have concern for good reason. So I'd like to finish that, you know, I would like to think that Mr. Martin is completely sane and rational, but saying things like this makes me doubt that at times. And also in the national Discord, a member of the board said, "You're a dangerous person and no one should trust you to not snap." Mr. Martin replies, "You're right. I will absolutely snap and start removing some socialists." And then the board member replies, "Glad you admit you're a ticking time bomb." And he replies, "For subversive leftists, you bet." I'm done. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Bowler.